Hello, teacher. My name is Juan David, and I'm going to talk about Milan with personal and cultural identity. In this story, portrays Mulan discovering her identity as a warrior, reflecting how life experience and culture shape personal identity. She faced the choice between following a traditional path or becoming a fighter for justice, highlighting the yearning of self discovery. The second is identity through story and storytelling. In Keystone, reinterprets the legend of a Mulan from a personal and feminist perspective, demonstrating how identity can be shaped through memory, narrative, and imagination. The third is gender identity. Mulan challenged traditional gender roles by training as a warrior instinct of conforming to a submissive role. Her story illustrates the struggles for self-determination and empowerment, emphasizing how gender plays a key role in shaping identity. And four is identity as a part of a community. In Mulan, decision to stay and train is not just personal, but also driven by her desire to protect and avenge her people. This highlights how individual identity is interconnected with collective identity and social responsibility. Five, mental health. Mulan's training not only strengthens her body but also her mind. The extreme discipline and observation of nature require patience, self-control, and focus. The early couple teaches her silence and harmony with the surroundings, helping her develop mental and resilience. Additionally, her desire for revenge and justice gives her eclipse purpose, which can contribute to emotional stability. However, the intensity of her training might also create significant mental and emotional strain, as her identity is shaped by the pressure to become warrior. The sixth, physical health. The text emphasizes how Mulan develops extraordinary physical strength through years of rigorous training, for learning specific stance to controlling every part of her body with precision. She becomes a powerful fighter. Her intensive training allows her to lift great weights, move with ability, and endure long periods of exertion, showing that her physical well-being is crucial to her transformation into a warrior. And seven, literary device. Maxine Hahn Kingston used various literary devices to enrich the narrative. One narrative is metaphor. In this part, there is quick starts and slow starts. Here, the animals' ears are compared to stars, conveying a sense of twinkling and unpredictable movement. The other point is hyperbole. I could jump 20 feet into the air from an standstill. This exaggerates her physical abilities to highlight the magnitude of her training. The other point, the sensory imagery. Uh, mm, because the descriptions of the natural environmental, such as the sounds of animals, the light of the stars, yeah, and the feel of the ground beneath here, immerse the readers in the Newland's experience. And to other point, symbols. Here's observation of nature represents her connection to the world around, showing that learning comes not only from humans but also from the mm, natural world.
The first question, what motivates the old man to train Famulan to become a warrior?
Okay, mm, the old man and a woman trying Famulan to become a warrior because they want her to help her family take revenge on the local baron who has been exploiting and oppressing them. The old woman also tells Mulan that she can avenge her village and be remembered, be the Han people for the dutifulness.
Wow, that's a pretty cool answer, Juan David. So, in this moment, could you please describe and explain different stages of Famulan's training?
Yes, Mulan's training consists of different stages. First, she learns to be silent and observe nature, watching for animals be streams without making noise. Then she undergoes physical exercise from down to sunset, moving her body in circles and practicing different stances, such as the square step, a powerful well for battle, and over time she strengthens her body to the point where she can control the movement of her pupils and jump 20 feet into a from and stand still.
How does the old couple use nature to teach Mulan about fighting?
The old couple used nature to teach Mulan about fighting, being making her observe animals and their behaviors. She learns patterns, be it watching deer and silence, be sitting to steal that squirrels and other creatures act naturally around here. The night, skid, and the movements of toads and other animals also serve as lessons in observation and awareness, which are essential skills for a warrior.
Well, that answer was great. So, in this moment, based on the test, how does physical training contribute to Mulan's well-being and purpose? How would you describe it?
The physical training contributes to Mulan's well-being and purpose by making her body incredibly strong and resilient. Over the years, she gains control over even the smallest movements, such as the direction of her pupils, and becomes capable of extraordinary feats like leaping high into the air. This training prepares her for battle and fulfills her purpose of avenging her family and village.
Awesome. Last question. How will you react if you had to undergo such a rigorous training program?
Mm, mm, Personal reactions to such a rigorous training program may vary. Some might feel mm, inspired by the challenge and the opportunity to develop physical and mental discipline now, while others might find it overwhelming and exhausting. The intensity and low duration of the training goal require immense dedication and endurance. Thank you.
Well, that were all my questions. It was really grateful to have this conversation with you. Like all your answers were super clear. Thank you for participating with me in this conversation and have a nice night. Bye.
Bye.